Shalom to everybody. Today I'm not alone. Alan, 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 Alan. We have a guest today, Haim. This is a guest, Haim. Today I and Haim will explain what do we think about the so-called central axis. What is a central axis? We can see it here. And in martial arts and movement arts in general, there is some idea that we have imaginable axis, and we turn around it like this. If we will take cylinder like that, this cylinder will rotate around like here, and our body will behave like cylinder. Very nice indeed. It helps us to move, and then we move like that. But the problem here that is simply not correct. I would like to explain why. Our body moves by means of muscles, and muscles are connected to different body parts. For example, if we want to rotate our body in this way, it means we will rotate around the central axis, central vertical axis. First of all, according to existing theory, we will rotate our pelvis. So, if we rotate around this axis, both pelvis and chest will rotate together, and the head. It can be some delay. It means the first will rotate the pelvis, and after that, the chest. Anyhow, everything will rotate around the same axis. But the life is different. The moment the pelvis starts to move, and it starts first, otherwise they're very stiff, and the blockage of the pelvis and the chest will produce the blockage of all the body. For example, let's consider the latissimus dorsi muscle. Latissimus dorsi connects to the pelvis, to the vertebra, and also to our arms. So everything will be blocked. The same will be with scapula that are connected to the vertebra and finally to the arms. So everything is stuck, and the moment that everything is stuck, we work against our own force. It's not good, not good. Now, if we move this way, Haim, please forgive me that I do it to you. Well, if we move naturally and without unnecessary force, when the pelvis rotates, we have a bending to the side. In the opposite direction, it is contralateral rotation. It means that if we bend here to the left, we have the rotation to the right. And if we turn to the right, we have to bend to the left. Okay, this is what happens. Less or more. It means the moment we start our rotation, we receive the bending. It is impossible to do something else. If, for example, we look over the shoulder when we drive, it happens when we drive in reverse. It's better to bend the neck to the side. This way we can rotate our head much more. This way the head will rotate only a little bit. This way the head will rotate much more. So instead of speaking about central axis, we're actually speaking about a lot of small axes. Each axis is a one vertebrae, so it is impossible to speak about one axis. Actually, all the concept of the central axis is very harmful. our body and we try to move this way, it doesn't make any good to our movement. The movement becomes awkward, slow, and demands a lot of power. For this, we need a lot of muscles. The same muscles we need for the movement. We need them for the movement. And what we do? We use them in order to maintain this stiff structure. Here I perform fast elbow strikes while moving freely in the space. I don't use any central axis. Okay, friends. Haim, say bye-bye. Bye to everybody. If you like this video, subscribe to our channel, put us likes, and meet you next time in the next chapter of our conversations.